So, what does it look like in the game engine? Well, I guess I'll have to cover that next. Unfortunately, it's going to be a little bit yet, because I got to go change a lot of parameters and stuff in order to allow for the 24 channel ground system to even work in the first place. And I've also got to change, well, there's a lot of changes I need to make, so I might as well just get at it while I can. So, what does 24 channel ground look like? Real easy. Ultra smooth. Yeah, now how smooth? Well, look how fine this particular bit is compared to there. I really can't see where all the zoning is too well at all by looking at this. However, if you do look closely, if you look at these seams like right here, for example, that's how thin each layer really is. There's almost nothing there. It's so smooth. Even I was stunned when I saw it. It's far more 3D-like than ever before. But this is as far as the ground's going to get. Now you're thinking, okay, it's going to take up a lot of draws, right? Not really. There's actually optimization involved. Because, for one, near the ground like this, the actual draws supposedly decrease. Why do they decrease? Well, that's because if there's not a single row worth of pixels to draw, what's the point of drawing it? Yeah, you get the idea, don't you? Yep, but that's pretty much all there is to this, anyway. It's just so smooth, it's amazing. I'm just amazed as to the level of detail this has. Especially this world, as pretty as it is. But it does at least give you the idea. Yep, you can see the seam. It's not hiding behind there. There really ain't much I can do about the seams, at least. I know how to fix them, yes. It's just that it's not really worth all the effort. I think there's one there. It's kind of hard to tell. There's one there. There's another one there. Well, it really doesn't matter. But this is at least this particular world. But what about the others? Well, I'll show you. I'll take this one, for example. The river in the background, of course. Nothing new. The Kevrin River. Okay. Nothing really special there. That was interesting. But if you look at the grass more closely, it's much easier to see just how amazing these 3D effects really are. I'll hop on that spring and I'll bounce on it. This is just so amazing. I was stunned when I saw just how richly detailed this really was. This world has got a few adjustments. Notice the supposed roads in there now. Well, that's just one of the changes that I've made. Okay, now that you've seen that, this one's got the sand texture. Okay, really nothing special here. Oh, and by the way, without the terrain being completed, yeah, it looks really weird, doesn't it? Real weird. Of course, this world needs a major overhaul in terms of its scenery. You've already seen this one. This one I need to get trees for, so I can otherwise improve that. That was weird. Tried to jump, but he wouldn't jump. Hey, there's that river. It's kind of hard to see, though, because it's masked by trees. So I'll just get on this. Now it's a lot easier to see. That one I don't have yet. This one I do. Okay, nothing really special here, of course. Yep, even the underwater effect is otherwise unaffected. That was one of the things I didn't have to bother changing. In this pretty world, thanks to the night setting and starry sky and all that, lively animated detail and stuff, there's still a few improvements needed for this one. More rides for one. Of course, that's rather strange, but hey, I don't have the terrain finished, so that's going to happen. But even here, it's very well done in terms of the 3D effects. And I mean very well done. Okay, Sentus Mountains doesn't have the textured ground. What was that odd dink sound? There's a file that can't be found. This one I haven't done anything with at all. But at least here it's much easier to see the 3D effects. Much, much easier. A little higher up, of course, and then, well... Okay. And lastly, this one. This one actually took a long time to do, because I had a stubborn bug. However, there are a few things that need to get fixed, if you will. Notice that odd gap there in the iceberg, which should be very easy to notice. Yep, and that's one of the consequences of the 12-channel system. I'll have to make that a scenery object and go from there. And yes, I meant to do that, although I didn't mean to do that. But anyway, that's otherwise pretty much all. This world's just so beautiful that I've actually put it on my MP3 player's background and also my computer's desktop background, because it's just so gorgeous. The scene from a little above this point is about where it gets the best. A little about kind of like here or so is where it's about the best. Give or take, of course. But anyway, now that you've seen the 24th channel ground, what do you suppose is next? Well, that's actually pretty easy. I am intending on working on this particular world. Now, of course, there's story-related stuff and the like that I'm otherwise going to be leaving out, but at least it does give you the idea. This one's going to take a lot of effort to get it programmed all the way it needed, but I need trees before I can really get any further in that one. This one I need to get all these other worlds thrown in as well, minus these at least for now. But I just wanted to give you the idea on that. And you might have also noticed that I got rid of the terrain map. It's still there, if this is any hint. Yep, you can only see it under certain conditions. Really haven't changed much here at all for this particular world. And one thing I'm considering is another optimization thing here for this. First, exit debug menu. Yeah, that was really weird because it was still looking up. And the flags and stuff haven't been reset. But anyway, this video was created by Ulillillia. Thank you for watching.